Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another time here. Welcome to another time in the upper room. To welcome to another opportunity and privilege to pray. So glad to have you. So glad you came. We've been doing a study through the book of Proverbs as we lead ourselves in a place of prayer. We're presently in Proverbs chapter 7, and we're looking at the topic, the wiles of the evil one, the craftiness of the evil one, the tricks of the evil one, and that's what we're looking at this point in time. And so um we've been looking at the first one, simple-mindedness, naivety, and lack of understanding, and we're presently in the fourth one, which is irresponsibility. That's what we're looking at as a wile of the evil one, and we speak that from verses 7 and verses 8, verses 8 and verses 9 of Proverbs chapter 7. It talks about the fact that when we are not mindful of the dangers of life, and we're just walking anyhow, we don't have a goal, we're not living according to that which we have been called or created to do. It's a way by which the devil gets us. And we'll read that from verse 8 to 9. It talks about, when the person goes and pass by the street, near the house of the devil, and take the path to the house of the devil, or a place where you can be tempted. When, like Psalm 1 will talk about, when you're associating yourself with evil people, then you by association, the Bible says that evil communication corrupts good manners. When you are communicating with evil, you can resist so long, but eventually it's going to get you. And we see an example in Solomon. The Bible talks about that he married strange women. That was irresponsible of him. It wasn't cognizance of the environment in which he immersed himself. He married strange women. It was okay when he was young. He could still serve the Lord. He wasn't carried away by what those strange women did or did not do. But the Bible tells us that when he became old, those strange women drew his heart away from worshiping God. Because it was in his weak point. It was in his weak point. Responsibility is being accountable for the environment we immerse ourselves into, not just when we're strong, but for the times we're weak also. We want to surround ourselves with an environment that will help us, will lift us up, not pull us down. You know, so we looked at two verses of scripture as I was meditating on this morning. I just felt maybe it's best for us to not just jump into irresponsibility. Let's look at what it is that let's look at responsibility itself. Therefore, we are defining, outlining for ourselves what is it that we're missing when we're irresponsible. Going back again to the two verses of scripture we shared yesterday, Genesis chapter 2, verse 15. God gives Adam a mandate, and that mandate is for every one of us also. We don't talk about this much in the church, for whatever reason it is. We'll teach people how to be helpless rather than teaching them how to be helpful, how to take responsibility for their lives. I guess in some places or in some climate, it is intentional because we want to lord it over them. We want to use the people instead of partnering with the people. We want to use the people. So we create an environment where they cannot do without us. So they can call us father and mommy, and it's like their life depends on us. I've heard one of my friends, pastor, talk about sometimes complaining someone not giving him money, and talking about that. Oh, he doesn't know how much he's investing into his life in prayer. You know, you you're not selling your prayer. When you pray, you're praying because that's a calling. Let if someone is going to give you something, let it be from the goodness of their heart. But let's go ahead and praying. Just going on, looking at our topic, irresponsibility. You know. And I just wanted to eat it first of all from talking about responsibility. As talk about responsibility, we'll probably learn what it means to be irresponsible. I was listening to Jim Rohn today, and he was talking about responsibility, and he said something profound. A lot of things profound. I wish I could replicate that as we spend our time together. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that because they were just powerful things as I was listening to Jim Rohn this morning. One of the first things he started with is that responsibility is the foundation of success. You are not going to succeed in life if you are not responsible. That's why the devil wants us to be irresponsible. If you are not responsible, you will not succeed in life. It's not a cause, it's a truth. To you to be successful in life, you must be responsible. But one of the things that go with responsibility is accountability. You cannot live your life anyhow and succeed in life. Just the mere fact of Jesus telling us that the road that leads to heaven, the word heaven there, can be replaced with several things. It's the word heaven, is the word success, is the word making it in life, is the word achievement. Right? You cannot make it to heaven. You cannot succeed in this life. You cannot make it in this life. You cannot you cannot accomplish much in this life except you go. The road that leads to all of that is a narrow road. It's a narrow road. It's a narrow road. You cannot just do anything you want and succeed. There are definite things you must do if you want to succeed in life. There are definite things you must do if you want to make it in life. There are definite things you must do if you want to make it to heaven, spiritual and temporal. You cannot be like everybody and make it in life. You have to, another word that comes with that narrow road is the word discipline, 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 discipline. Without discipline, you cannot succeed. Without discipline, you cannot be responsible. What comes along with being responsible is that you are disciplined, you are accountable, right? Those are things that come as a result of being responsible. You take ownership of your life, ownership of the things that have been committed into your life. You are not making excuses, you're not blaming. You are taking ownership of your success. You are taking ownership of your failure. You are taking ownership of your strength. You are taking ownership of your weakness. It's not my pastor, it's not my father, it's not my mother, it's not the country I come from. It's not my tribe, it's not my president, it's not the party that's ruling. It's me. If I'm going to make it in this life, it's me. If I'm not going to make it in this life, it's me. That is what it means to be responsible. When you're not responsible, it's the opposite of everything I've said. It means that you don't take ownership of your strength. You don't take ownership of your journey. You are blaming someone. You are putting it on. Oh, it's because of my parents. It's because they didn't send me to a good school. It's because my parents are not rich. It's because my parents are not influential. Oh God, was I born in Nigeria? If I was born in America, maybe I'll be successful. Oh, it's because of the church I go to. It's my pastor. Oh, they don't pray much in that church. That is irresponsibility. You are not taking ownership of the issues of your life. And the devil loves that. Devil loves people that blame. Devil loves those people that live on excuses. Those are meat for the devil. Those are people that will easily make a mismeal of. People that the devil wants to destroy. He makes them not responsible. People that the devil wants to kill. He makes them not responsible. People that the devil wants to steal from. He makes them not responsible. Again, we quickly go back to the two scriptures we're looking at as we build along on this. We looked at Genesis 5:15. God said to Adam, the Lord took the man, Adam, and put him in the Garden of Eden, not just to stay there and do anything he wants, not just to loaf around. God has made me, God to provide everything. I don't have to work. I'm God's child. I was created in the image and likeness of God. This just fall into place for me of their own accord. I don't have to do anything. Foolishness. He says God put him there to take care of the garden. Whether that garden is well taken care of, not dependent on Adam. Adam took ownership of the garden, ownership of the garden. The success and failure of that garden depending on Adam. God had done his part. God had given a base. God has given a seed. What comes of that seed depending on Adam. God put Adam there to tend and to keep, 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 to take responsibility for the garden. Same way, every one of us, God has put things in our hands. He has put talents, giftings in our hands. He has given us strengths, even though we have weaknesses, and we are responsible for tending and keeping those, using that to succeed, to war in the affairs of our life. So God says, I'm not mocked. Whatsoever you do with what has been placed into your hands, that would be what you would get when He comes and judges you, either promote or demote you, depending on how responsible you have been with that which He has placed in your hands. Take ownership, be responsible. Take ownership, be responsible. Take ownership of the rest of 2024 in your life. Take ownership of a 2025 that is coming in your life. Whether you make it the rest of this year or make it in 2025, it depends on you, not God. Take ownership of your life. God bless you. Thanks for coming along. We'll continue tomorrow. Thanks. God bless you.